Hey everyone, this is Nitro. Since challenge number 5 in Fireside Reunion actually took me a few attempts, I thought I would just record a video of how I cleared it. So it's called Night of Nian's Rampage. So this particular battle has you face off against Nian, who mainly does magic damage. There is a physical damage AoE that teleports, but it does 0.3 times damage as opposed to the magic ones that hit for significantly harder. For example, this Shadow Breath does 0.46, this Heaven Ascension does 48% of max hit point in damage, and it increases by 20% per time it's used. So to protect against a lot of that, I'm bringing Luna with her Wind Protection, and she's going to be my faction buffer with Wind God Realm and Gale to act again and maybe attack several more times. Most of the party is going to be Princess Alliance, so there's going to be Yulia, who can revive, Godly Menace, Faith, and Discipline for healing. There's going to be Lana bringing Dark Reaper, Magic Defense, Intimidate, and Lightning Strike. There's going to be Tiaris with Miracle and Mass Heal to AoE heal, and Attack Blessing to strengthen my attackers. And Liana will round out with Act Again, Heal, and Summon Sky Archer. Summon Sky Archer is brought mainly because Nian has a second form that does like a crazy single target strike damage. Liana actually can tank it with Shrine Maidens, reducing damage by 75%, but that single target strike does stun, so it's easier if you have the Summon Sky Archer tank it instead. Last character to round up my party will be Light of Genesis, just because she can attack at 6 range and stay totally out of range of Nian. And she's going to bring Strengthen to refresh her skills Lightning Blades faster, as well as just self-buff. So, let's begin. So it's fairly straightforward, really. I'm going to have Luna just start things off with a faction buff. Or actually, why don't I attack Blessing first on Lana. Then I'm going to faction buff. And then my Lana, who has Charon and everything, will attack. Oh wow, Luna actually activated Gale. So in that case, I'm gonna have her attack. Bonus. Right? So she gets to strike first. And then I'm going to have Lana Dark Reaper. Alright. And that the Charon debuff kicked in, adding 15% additional damage as well. So we can see that Lana is both reducing the magic defense by 20% with magic defense Intimidate and increasing damage taken. So that'll buff up the damage output of my other characters. So let's have Yulia attack now. I'm going to act again my Lana and have her send out a second Dark Reaper. Because Lana is hitting for 50k damage per shot. Alright, and then I'm going to strengthen LoliJess and have her attack. Your first turn may be a little bit different, depending on whether, Luna Galed and whatnot, but more or less, this is the goal. And Nian will teleport to do a damage to as many characters as it can, which also puts it in the Magic Lantern range. You might want to leave Liana here, in which case the teleport would go into the tower where Liana is standing. That's more optional, up to you. In any case, let's continue. So, first things first, heal up my characters. And I'm just going to Miracle up. I'm actually going to Miracle here, like so. Because Light of Genesis will be out of range. Start things off with Lana again. The debuffs first. And then have Light of Genesis, who now has 5 range, attack. Oh yeah, she has the Scepter for extra range, by the way. That's why she has 5 range right now. And now she'll be up to 6 range after this, now that she has 4 stacks of Majestic Light. Continuing on, let's keep striking. Now, he's going to AoE next. So why don't I just have Yulia strike? And then Liana drop the Summon Sky Archer. Just get a surround on this guy, so he can't move around. AoE hit, so be it. Let's heal up from that. So I'm going to mass heal. Alright. And this turn is going to be this Heaven Sanction. At this time, the Heaven Sanction isn't too strong, so I'm just going to keep attacking. Lana first. And then Light of Genesis is going to strengthen herself before moving back to 6 range to attack. And I want to stay out of the range of these guys. So, like here, would be perfect. I don't want these guys to take damage, which they do from having characters nearby. Right, just like how this one is dying. Alright, looks good. So, let's attack Yulia. Let's faction buff Luna. And Liana is just gonna enter. And then that construct died. AoE, take damage, but everyone lives. Most important part. So now let's figure this out. I'm going to expect this Nian to use the Desperation, the 3 times damage attack, right? That will stun you. So as I mentioned, Liana can actually tank it with the Shrine Maidens, but it's easier to just have the Summon Sky Archer tank it instead. So why don't I start with a mass heal, or a spell heal, and I'm actually just going to have Liana self heal and talent heal the others. So, now that everyone is healthy, let's start attacking. And I'll always start with Lana, but first let's attack blessing her. There we go. The debuff. Right. That clutch debuff. Still have strengthen, so I'm going to have Light of Genesis attack next. No Charon's kicking in, annoyingly enough. It's okay though. Luna first, Gale trigger, Luna again, and Yulia. There's the Desperation attack on the Sky Archer, killing it, and we continue. As always, Lana to begin everything. And then he is going to use Shadow Breath, which I don't have to be afraid of. It's the Heaven Sanction that I'm most worried about. So strengthen to start. Shift back. Launch out the Lights and Breaks attack. Now, I think I have to move Tiaris in first, the healing leg. So, and then I'm going to Wind God Realm here. And faction buff. Yulia will attack. And I can act again to attack one more time. Lana! Oops. Bomb killed itself, applying a debuff onto Jugler. Let's get that healed up so Lana can keep striking. And this turn is the Heaven Sanction, which is gonna hit harder now. But I believe I can still survive it, but no real issue. So heal up. First things first. Make sure she's at full health first before I attack her. Perfect. Next, Light of Genesis. Next, Luna. Act again. Luna's second strike. And then Yulia will heal up my other characters. Like so. This Heaven Sanction. Still survive it. Due to the amount of hit points my characters have, and due to Luna. So this now, Nian has changed forms. So at this point, he will start getting a shield, and the first 3 attacks he takes will hit the shield. Only after that will you do damage to him, which is kind of annoying. Regardless, let's get started. So I have the choice between Miracle and Attack Blessing on Tiaris. And I think I'm going to Miracle here. Because there were too many characters damaged. So this turn though, the shield is not yet up. That's what I should also mention. So this is like the final turn I can do tons of damage onto him. So go for it. Wow. I don't think Charon debuff ever kicked in at all here. Regardless, let's drop it summon Sky Archer. Since I have it, might as well drop it. And he's going to Eclipse, or actually this time it's called Swoop. Same kind of thing though. So strengthen. Move back and attack. Luna strike. And Yulia strike. Teleport. Boom. So much for that summon. It's okay though. And this time around, it's... let's see. So, 0.8 times AoE damage magic attack. And I'm going to attack Blessing Lana to start. So Lana does not have health right now, which means it's probably best for me to have other characters strike. Heal it up. I mean, the first 3 attacks are not doing much damage in the first place, due to the shield, right? So keeping that in mind, that's 2 attacks without much damage. Got the Charon debuff this time. I'm expecting this big AoE now. Let's see. Okay. I'm going to act again, Lana. I'm going to faction buff Luna. And then I'm going to have LoliJess just shift away and attack. Just trying to find a safe tile where she can attack from. Like here. And then, yeah, finally Lana will strike. Ow! Still everyone alive. Most important part. Right? And so, we're ready to strike once again. Now, I do have to heal up, so let's just get that healing up and running. Actually, why don't we just have Luna strike first? There we go, breaking 1 shield. Tiaris healing. Restoring health. Let's have LoliJess strengthen herself and then shift away to attack. Which is also going to heal up all my other characters. Perfect. Now I can have Lana jump back in. Bit of a waste that one. Oh no! Yulia is blocked from attacking due to terrain effects. Whoops. Oh well. Oh, so much for that. So the attack that should have done a lot of damage was a missed opportunity there. So, healing is clutch here. Let's start with Liana self-healing and talent healing the others then. And given that there's still damage, I guess I'll have Light of Genesis attack. There is still the shield, once again. Annoying. So, since the shield is still up, I might as well just have Lana attack at free range. Don't take any damage that way. And then Luna can Wind Realm and strike. And turn here. And finally, Yulia strikes. Afraid of. And we're back into the cycle. So. I'm just trying to figure out how to get the characters healed up first. I guess it'll have to be Liana. I wanted to make it someone else, but it doesn't look like it's possible. So let's attack Blessing. And start things off with Lana striking. Charon debuff, yay! Debuff. Again, take it, so I can attack. Yulia. And LoliJess, who needs to strengthen herself first. And the bomb is actually healed up to pretty much full health. Alright. So, Miracle first. Everyone got shifted. But it's okay. Lana for the debuffs. Luna. Heal Lana. Let's attack again her. To strike a second time. Yulia. And I still had LoliJess to help finish, but we're done. So, pretty easy, at least for me. And I'm sure that's heavily affected by the fact that my characters do have pretty overpowered enchants, to say the least, I guess. Like, for example, Lana, who has survivability issues, I have a lot of hit point increasing items, right? There's 13% plus 96 hit points here on her armor, right? And there's 5% hit points with 8% defense there, for example. Luna had sufficient hit points to tank things because her hit points isn't that great, especially because I've recently replaced her Windstriker crown with no more hit point bonus. But she basically has max magic defense increase, so for maximum damage output. And she was surviving from soldiers anyways. Yulia, Yulia's survivability, she doesn't have a problem surviving, more or less. And then Liana is kept alive by Shrine Maidens. Tiaris has at least some hit point increases. There's 12% here, there's 7% there, right? 74 hit points there, and then her teddy bear accessory does give hit points, right? 509 hit points and then 3% hit points there. And then LoliJess, she was always out of range. She never took a single AoE. Or actually she took a few physical AoEs, but the physical AoEs didn't do much damage, so it wasn't an issue for her to survive, even like this, with 3308 plus 2980 hit points. So yeah, pretty easy overall, at least with the strategy I ran. And yeah, so that is it. Didn't take any real planning or thinking, to be honest. Just keep my party together. I could tank the AoEs without worry due to Luna, and then just killed him pretty quickly. Thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you found this video useful. And on that note, Nitro M.